Hello everyone, Simon here, and I've decided to over-talk a couple of my videos as a discussion point. Some of the guys in the clan, you're going to know that I'm almost exclusively playing the Batchat 12T with the aim of getting to the 1390, and then obviously I'll keep the crew in it and carry on going for the 25T and probably the AMX as well. Now, what I really want to talk about is how I seem to be able to do more damage than I can do spotting, and whether or not the issue is with me. So we'll see in this game that I'm going to do a little bit of spotting, but I don't ever find that anyone ever shoots anything that I've spotted in the first place. I'm going to go to a little spot that I quite like. But I've realised actually that it's a pointless spot, other than showing you the team displacement, so that we know what tanks have gone over there into that castle, or are sitting out in the field or whatever. Other than that, it seems pretty pointless, and you'll see in a minute why. Normally what happens is I'll come here, I'll spot what comes over this side, and there'll be no one here to shoot anything. Now this 1390's decided that he knows better, and he's going to take on the whole team. Look at this. So we got a 50B coming in on him now. Not bad. Oh, there's a Scorpion G. Yeah, this is going to end well for him, isn't it? Well, guess what? The Scorpion G and the AMX 50B are rubbish players, because they can't finish him off. So that 1390 gets out of that little contretemps, and survives to fire another shot another time. So I also want to talk about my ideas and why I'm doing certain things. So obviously I'm in this bush, I pulled down just to try and make sure that Scorpion G didn't spot me. I didn't expect the 50B, to be fair, to move where he had done, so I think I was quite lucky there, probably right on the edge of the proxy spot to not get spotted. But he backs up a little bit, so pull back a little bit further into there. Now, you might wonder why I'm still here. Well, now is the time that I'm going to make some spotting damage, because now we've actually got some people behind us. We've got some people at the entrance to the castle, so they can do a little bit of a crossfire with this Progetto 46 and T54 Mod 1, if they can be bothered to come over this little bit of the dip there. Speaking of which, here he is, and he's on fire. And he was tracked, and he's dead. I mean, seriously. And because of that, I don't get the kill damage for the Scorpion G, because he YOLO'd. I mean, that's just unreasonable. Now, normally I'd take a couple of shots on that Revelries, but I'm learning to be patient. I don't like the look of this Yak Panzer 100, and I don't fancy my chances against him either. So I'm thinking, well, if he's going to pull anywhere near me, I need to know what my exit strategy is. Where's that 257 disappear to? Crap. No, there you go, there he is. Right, so I'm going to still be able to get out. I don't need to go into the field or anything ridiculous like that. So I might still be able to pull, but I'm okay at the minute. Oh, and now he turns. So I'm figuring, well, if he's prepared to turn towards me, he might have spotted me, so I'll back the hell out of there. I might have only been spotted because I moved. I don't know, but I think it was the right thing to do anyway to get the hell out of there. But let me know what you think. Unusually, someone was watching the play, so this Progetto 46 has thought to himself, oh, okay, well, my scout's disappeared, I suppose I better get out of dodge as well. Unfortunately, Scorpion G hasn't got that luxury. He's stuck there because he's been abandoned by the Standard B. Probably the best play by the Standard B, because there's an awful lot of stuff in that castle by the looks of it, and that 257's in a pretty tough spot, isn't he, down in that moat, I guess. Anyway, we're almost 4 minutes into the game, and I've only done 995 spotting. I would say probably had 55-60% of their team over on this side, and I've only got 995 spotting. And we're 1-3 down. I'm not entirely convinced that my spot that I'm in here, my little knockdown tree that someone had kindly already prepared earlier for me, is a good spot, purely because I'm not really convinced that all of these trees and bushes and things actually give you cover. But anyway, 50B didn't spot me, so it can't be too bad. I'm guessing that S1 will have had some binoculars. I'm close enough, I reckon, for him to spot me. I've got camo, as you can see, but the crew aren't full camo yet. So really, I'm sitting around, milling about, thinking, well, how am I going to get some damage to make sure my WN8 doesn't dip too hard? Oh, nice side of a Revelarize. But that object is right there, that leopard is right there. I reckon if I take a shot, I'll be easily spotted, and I'll probably get murdered. So, as you all know, to my 6 there's some bushes, so I'm thinking, right, when's going to be a good time for me to back the hell out of here and probably not get spotted? So he's there. Now my understanding is, if you have your arse sticking out, you don't necessarily spot anything, especially if you're a heavy anyway. And that 46 pattern and leopard, I believed at the time, had gone behind some hard cover. So the only thing I thought that might spot me was that S1, but he'd started moving, so I thought, right, okay, I'll just back out of there. Again, good play or waste of time? What do you reckon? So I see that the north-east has been won. So essentially we've now circled round. So we've gone from a 1-3 to a 5-3, which isn't too bad. I don't have the mod that tells us how much damage we have left on each side, but don't really see that matters. And there's the 1390 who'd managed to go and camp down at the red line. Still got himself spotted, and he's gone now as well. So, I think it's time for me to take some shots. Yeah, of course. Now, both of those were aimed to try and track the guy. Just, is it me, or just when you try and do things like that, it just doesn't work? Anyway, Yakpanji 100s sort of come up at the first set of hills, but still sitting there, and I don't know what he's still doing there. I mean, he should have moved up ages ago when the rest of his team had pushed south. That Leo 1's still dangerous. I don't fancy really getting into an argument with him at this stage, so I'm thinking, well, I'm just going to take another shot at this guy. Just let him pull out a little bit more, try and guarantee that shot. And we're lucky enough that RNG smiled on us. What you probably notice as well is I pop a reload fairly quickly. Yeah, I had 3 left in there, but I wasn't convinced I was going to get any shots on anything, so if I don't think I'm going to get shots on something for the next 10 to 15 seconds, I'll just pop a reload just to get that extra shell in. I guess that's, as Quickie Baby would say, a misplay in this instance, because I had side shots on that 432, although I don't have a lot of luck penning, as you'll see in a moment. So perhaps not too bad, but then, you know, if I hadn't have done that, I would have had only 1 shell left to waste on the Object 257. So, not really sure it made much of a difference in the end. I think, personally, that the Object 257 and the M46 pattern are now pretty much out of the game. I mean, I think we've won this. It's ours to lose. So I'm thinking, right, well, let's see if I can go get some damage on a more, or on a softer target, or on a target that can't turn so quick. So that leopard one, let's go on him first. I knew I could take a shot off of him. I was hoping this guy wouldn't be able to get on me. And then just get on his arse and take that shot. 2 quick kills, not done anything, but I got 1,488 damage now. Wow, that's awesome, right, for 8 minutes play. So next I think, well, okay, what I'm going to do is I'll push round. I've got a practically full health 215B over there, and a full health standard B coming in, so I'm thinking, yeah, okay, what I'll do is I'll let one of them, or both of them, take a shot, and then I'll just, you know, fire off around and try and get the hell out of there. So, I'm thinking, yeah, that'll be awesome, let's do that. Surprise, surprise, huh? But you know what, we get 1726 damage in the end. Terrible. Let me know what you think about that. Thanks for watching.